Hey everybody, Kenny here, Sagebrush Soul, and we are on the road again. This time going to Afton, Wyoming for another Rimshot race. My headlights quit working this morning. I know I promised you last weekend that we were going to stop at the Soda Springs geyser, and apparently it doesn't go off in the wintertime. Sat out there for about 20 minutes, 4 cameras set up, one of them set up for a slow-mo shot, and nothing happened. All I managed to get out of it was some footage of the geyser not going off, but I'll show it to you. Ooh, maybe I could Photoshop it. I got a better idea. I'm gonna make it have fire coming out of it. No, I'm gonna make it explode. Anyway, have you ever had a memory of when you were young and you're not really sure if you made it up in your own mind or if it really happened? I had that, and this has been happening a lot lately, but the good news is I found out that the memory I had was true, and it was of drinking natural soda water out of a spring at a park, and I found it. It's called Hooper Springs, and we're going there right now. So this is where Soda Springs got its name. It actually has a bunch of these mineral springs that are naturally carbonated with carbon dioxide. It just bubbles right up out of the ground like that. And in the early days, this was the only way to get a carbonated soda. And the big question that I have is, did Soda Springs get its name from the fact that it has soda water, or did they call it soda, and so then they called the drink soda? Which one came first? I guess if you live in an area where you call it pop, it doesn't matter. But it used to be that was the only way to get a carbonated beverage until they figured out how to do it with technology. The water has kind of a metallic taste to it, but other than that, it's remarkably refreshing. You can really taste the minerals in it, but it's not bad. And believe it or not, it's exactly what I remembered. We're gonna go to a cool museum real quick before we head to the hill. We don't have a ton of time, but it is probably one of the most surprising things that you would think was in this town. I just hope they're open. I actually tried to do this 2 weeks ago, but there was a lot going on. It looks like there is again. Holy crap. This is the fairgrounds building. I'm in the Call Aircraft Museum, just about struck out here. They're doing a meeting and said it wasn't open, but pulled some strings and got in. But we're gonna go and take a tour of the Call Aircraft Museum in Afton. The Call Aircraft Company was founded by Rural Call here in Afton, Wyoming in 1939. Along with the aircraft models, they produced this forerunner to the snowmobile called a snow car. There's still a lot of these around. In fact, Vicky's Uncle Gib has one. There is a ton of history packed in this little museum. It's a must-see if you're passing through Afton. They're open from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m., Memorial Day to Labor Day, but special tours can be arranged by visiting callairmuseum.org. So here's the deal. I don't know where my trailer is. I'm hoping that it got transported to the hill already, but I didn't really factor in that I might have to go pick it up from some location here and get it up there. So we're going to go to the hill, check it out, and some other stuff. This is the way up the hill. It's up a place called Grover Canyon, and it is Forest Service, and the permitting process is a bitch for Rimshot. So just to make sure I don't throw a wrench in the works, I am not going to film up on the hill as soon as we get into the Forest Service. We're almost on federal ground now. Got to cover your eyes. Because the photography permitting is a pain, I don't dare film anything on the hill. But racer Seth Wilson very graciously let us hitch a ride on his bare leg final run from the previous weekend. Although the camera doesn't do justice for the steepness of the hill, you can get an idea how rough and unpredictable the hill can be. Remember, if you want to see all these races, you can watch them on RMX Sports here on YouTube, and follow Rimshot to see the schedule and watch them live. Now I'm sure some of you are wondering about the clip of Seth I showed in the intro. Let's take another look and I'll break it down for you. In preparation for this year alone, Seth has tens of thousands of dollars invested in equipment, thousands in travel, and countless hours of seat time getting ready for the race just to have a damn bush grab his tether, kill his sled, and end his run. That's aggravating.
Ah! Gosh.
The good news is the trailer was already on the hill and now it's all set up. I'm heading to my room now at Gardner's Country Village, a clean little motel owned by the family of the one and only Rulon Gardner, Olympic gold medalist. In the last couple of months, two of my good friends here on YouTube have expressed their love of Maverick gas stations. Brandon from DIY Love Life,
but I really love the mix that they have at Maverick.
And Sean from RMSHA Nomadic Living.
It's one of the reasons why we patronize Mavericks as much as possible.
Check out both of their channels with the links in the description. I too love Maverick stores, and I thought it'd be fun to give a quick backstory on Maverick, which in my opinion is the best friend of the Western traveler. The same Rule Call of the Call Aircraft Company bought a 2-pump gas station in 1928 with money he made renting roller skates in a dance hall. From there, it has expanded into over 300 stores across 10 states, and it all started right here in Afton. We're going to do a deeper dive on one of the other reasons I love Maverick in an upcoming video.
Hey guys, Ronnie D here, driver of Maverick's Monster Tracker, and I'm coming to a town near you.
But right now, it's time for coffee. This weekend was great. I crammed about 27 hours of talking into 3 days. Honestly, this felt like some of the most professional announcing that I've ever been a part of.
Got some big guns coming up behind him, though. Racer number 515, Riley Sprunger, Butte, Montana, riding Polaris. He'll be followed by Calvin Ehrman and Russ Tapio.
With the RMX Sports production and the racer perspective that Brandon brings to the table, it was just a great event.
Right, Riley looking good. He's got her smoothed out, pointed in the right direction. Hang that leg, get around number 7. Now 8, 9.
You know, he made that section look really good. He went through there fairly smooth. A lot of guys are bouncing around and having a little bit of struggle. And actually, Riley Sprunger's putting a heck of a run on. He went around the gate change. He's headed for the finish line. Riley Sprunger's going to be in the money. If he can get her up through there, I'll almost guarantee it. 39-38, good enough for second right now.
That makes me happy.
As we bring the weekend to a close, I could have potentially been home by 8 p.m. My headlights quit working this morning, but for the third weekend in a row, getting home isn't going to be all that easy. I wind up staying one more night so I can drive home safely in the daylight. Frustrating? Kinda, but I'm just grateful to be on the road again, living the announcer life. I'm Kenny, this is Sagebrush Soul, and may the best of your past be the worst of your future.